Hello everybody, welcome to this Monday in Studio G. The tailgate's down, the garage door's up, and we are open for business. Gotta brag about my shirt a little bit. Ride for the Children. Did a 25-mile bike ride yesterday to benefit homeless children. A lot of fun. It was a pretty arduous course. A lot of hills going through the Paradise Valley area, but I did pretty well. They didn't keep track of anybody's time or place of finish because it was a ride, not a race, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Met some good people and some other people who also ride their bikes in just their tennis shoes, not the toe clips. All right, shall we begin? Let's start in Chicago, where Naperville firemen are being hailed as heroes for rescuing a little doggy from a recliner. It was at an assisted living facility, and somehow that dog got into the mechanical workings of that recliner. They had to actually try to keep that thing pulled apart just so the puppy could breathe. When the firefighters got there, they could not get that puppy out, so they broke out their saws, cut that sucker up, and the puppy is out, doing just fine, but now looking for a new place to lay around. Hey, remember Heather Mills, Paul McCartney's ex, who cost him a fortune in their divorce proceedings? She's known as Mucka. Well, guess what? It is her lucky day, because she just won 2 free tickets to a Whitney Houston concert. Now, she came away with so much money, she probably could have built a guest house on stage. But nope, she wanted the free ones, and you know what? That's part of the fun, seeing if you can get into a radio station and win the free tickets, and she did. Everybody's surprised when they found out it really was Heather Mills. Man, this is a great story. Check out this young man. He's already bigger than his mom, even though he's only 14 months old. Believe it or not, Amanda Moore, 25, gave birth to that young man. She suffers from some kind of brittle bone disease, and she has not grown much since she was a baby. In fact, the story in both the Sun and Daily Mail tell us that when she was born with 14 broken bones. Doctor said, you will never be able to have children because it could be life-threatening. Well, she got pregnant by accident, she says, decided on her own not to have an abortion, did have a C-section, and now they have this great young man who looks like he could be on his way to being just as big as his dad, but at 14 months already much bigger than mom. I was going to say about ready to pound on mom, but at 14 months, I don't think they have to worry about that. Finally this morning, great story from the Daily Mail about a young man who got to do a book report on his dad at the North Pole. His dad is a polar explorer. He's been up at the North Pole for a while, so they decided to bring the young man up. He's a 9-year-old Oliver Chambers. His dad is Alan. Alan is a polar explorer. The young man that got to go up there and spend about an hour, and so now they are the youngest father-son combo ever to be at the North Pole. And when he got back, he got to do a report at his school on his excellent adventure. So quite a story there. You may want to just read that whole thing because it's a good read. So anyway, there is your news from Studio G. Hope you have a great Monday, and we'll be back here tomorrow.